open houses like I did in the old days.
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
Two bedrooms plus a den, 2-bathroom in the heart of beautiful Maple, plus 2-minute walk to the Maple GO station. Look at this.
Jenny, what the heck are we doing up here on the rooftop? I've got a 450 square foot patio off my condo unit that we can be sitting there.
Stu, we pay for this.
I know you pay for these amenities, and you know what? Yeah, we should use them because they're amazing.
Exactly, so that's why we're here.
Hey guys, Stu says invest, invest, invest. It's a perfect time to invest now. It's a buyer's market. There are a lot of great investments out there. The interest rates are moving down. We are in our listing here, which is unbelievable. There are so many rental potentials. You want a home office and you want to live above it? We've got a great retail space in the front. You want to make a funky, cool studio in the back? We've got a garage, high ceilings, really cool stuff. We've got two 3-bedroom apartments. Look at this. This kitchen is gorgeous. It's all renovated and move-in ready. We're in the Junction on Dundas. We're right beside Summerhill Market. Duh, what do you think this is gonna happen to this part of the street? A condo developer is gonna come and give you tons of money in the future and build a huge condo here. It's coming. So get into the market now. You can live here, you can work here, you can rent it all out and just collect money at home. It's a great investment. So you gotta go to StuSells.ca. You gotta see all the photos, the videos, the virtual tour, and you know what? You gotta give me Stu a call.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
Two bedrooms plus a den, 2-bathroom in the heart of beautiful Maple, plus 2-minute walk to the Maple GO station. Look at this.
curling fans. I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series. But you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stew.
This old Toronto home was built in 1910, and just as soon as you walk in, it shows you the sophistication, the grandeur of the home. So much so that it was in multiple movies and TV commercials because of its character, and we have 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. Welcome to 60 Indian Grove, and I've put on my smoking coat because it fits with the character of this home. This is a Georgian home built in the turn of the century with this center staircase. It actually had the stained glass window built for the home in 1911 called Sunset over High Park. And as soon as you walk in, you just feel the old charm of the wood, the hardwood floors, the detail, the elegance, the sophistication, the character of this home. It just exudes character, and it just brings you in with the warmth. Here we are in this grand living room by this beautiful fireplace. You can just imagine the Great Gatsby and the fun parties and memories they had in this room, and this room has hosted quite a few parties. Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
Two bedrooms plus a den, two bathroom in the heart of beautiful Maple, plus 2-minute walk to the Maple GO station. Look at this.
Jenny, what the heck are we doing up here on the rooftop? I've got a 450 square foot patio off my condo unit that we can be sitting there.
Stu, we pay for this.
I know you pay for these amenities, and you know what? Yeah, we should use them because they're amazing.
Exactly, so that's why we're here.
Hey guys, Stu says invest, invest, invest. It's a perfect time to invest now. It's a buyer's market. There are a lot of great investments out there. The interest rates are moving down. We are in our listing here, which is unbelievable. There are so many rental potentials. You want a home office and you want to live above it? We've got a great retail space in the front. You want to make a funky, cool studio in the back? We've got a garage, high ceilings, really cool stuff. We've got two 3-bedroom apartments. Look at this. This kitchen is gorgeous. It's all renovated and move-in ready. We're in the Junction on Dundas. We're right beside Summerhill Market. Duh, what do you think this is gonna happen to this part of the street? A condo developer is gonna come and give you tons of money in the future and build a huge condo here. It's coming. So get into the market now. You can live here, you can work here, you can rent it all out and just collect money at home. It's a great investment. So you gotta go to stusells.ca. You gotta see all the photos, the videos, the virtual tour, and you know what? You gotta give me Stu a call.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
Two bedrooms plus a den, two bathroom in the heart of beautiful Maple, plus 2-minute walk to the Maple GO station. Look at this.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stew.
This old Toronto home was built in 1910, and just as soon as you walk in, it shows you the sophistication, the grandeur of the home. So much so that it was in multiple movies and TV commercials because of its character, and we have 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. Welcome to 60 Indian Grove, and I put on my smoking coat because it fits with the character of this home. This is a Georgian home built in the turn of the century with this center staircase. It actually had the stained glass window built for the home in 1911 called Sunset over High Park. And as soon as you walk in, you just feel the old charm of the wood, the hardwood floors, the detail, the elegance, the sophistication, the character of this home. It just exudes character, and it just brings you in with the warmth. Living room by this beautiful fireplace. You can just imagine the Great Gatsby and the Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
Faces around Lake Tahoe are legendary. But this fall, new ones will emerge in the Tahoe Basin. Pullman, Moe, Gushu, and more. November 4th through 9th, the Grand Slam of Curling's first ever event in the U.S. is coming to Lake Tahoe, where the greatest rock stars on earth unite for 6 days of incredible curling, celebrity appearances, and après curl parties you won't want to miss. Get your tickets at thegrandslamofcurling.com. Let's rock.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series. But you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Championship Monday here at the Stew Sells Toronto Tankard, brought to you on Curling Stadium, Toronto. Jim Nix and Rory McCusker bringing you quarterfinal action from High Park Curling Club here in Toronto. Our match today featuring Jayden King, from London, Ontario, versus Magnus Ramsfjell from Trondheim, Norway. Rory, it's a little bit delayed this morning with a little technical issues at the rink, but we're underway. That's good to see.
Yeah, we almost lost all our games this morning due to a humidifier going out at the club. So glad that they got that sorted.
Yeah, for sure. Humidity is not a problem everywhere in the country, but certainly Ontario East, it definitely is a concern when you ever have any kind of event like this. Dehumidification, just about 100% necessary down this way.
Sorry, that's okay. Good throw from back there.
So we are just about halfway through this end, almost halfway through this end. We're second stone shots. Second stone for Magnus Ramsfjell is Bendik Ramsfjell. Apparently cousins, although I'm not sure we're at that stage. We might still be on lead stones. We've got to sort it out here in a second. We're just joining here. Looks like that's the third rock.
9-2. The hair big, but
Yeah, these early season Stew Sells events, Team Ramsfjell has historically come over and competed in and done quite well, usually making the playoffs. So something about this High Park Curling Club, Team Ramsfjell likes very much.
Yeah, nice club, very old club, 113 or 14 years old, I believe, right in the middle of the housing area in Toronto. Kind of a high-end area, I believe, if not mistaken, right next to the park. Walked by it one day by mistake when I was visiting my daughter in Toronto, and it's a curling and tennis club, which is sort of an interesting concept.
Yep, hard. Get it over. Get it over.
Trying hard to set this corner up, and they will get it there.
17-6.
Both these teams came through the qualifying round with 3-0 records, so I suspect both teams are going pretty well coming into this one.
Quite a 13 slide. It's just first one down.
So Bendik's second shot here in the first end. Looking to get rid of. Very nicely done.
Well, absolutely perfect. It's one thing to make a run back. It's another to stick it right behind the shooter.
Exactly.
So, bit of a bonus point there.
Yep, hard.
Second stone's Owen Henry for Team King.
Okay.
Didn't quite do it, but did change it color, so that's always a good thing. If you have to have one out there guarding, and we'd rather it be your own than the opposition. So.
First one, I
haven't been here since the night before last, I guess, when they decided they needed to get a little more movement and did a little work on the stones. And I'm sure that was a little odd starting out, but
I said I want to see a 13. Yeah. It's thinking 13-5, but so.
Yeah, a 4-day tournament.
All good.
That's getting more common.
Yeah, get this guy back and 6. Curling up a sliver on the center. Curling a sliver on center. Yep.
Right around here. He used to curl a little bit more. And didn't work out as well as they would have liked, for sure.
Okay, 11.
All right. Team King taking on the more difficult of the two.
Yeah, it certainly. Yeah, it looks a little odd, doesn't it, when you got one that's wide open, one that's only about a half open, and you're going after the half one for sure. But that's where his corners are, and that's what he's trying to use there.
Curl. Hard, Victor! Hard to hit it.
Ooh, didn't pan out very well, though, as you have a complete miss by third stone Dylan Neapage. I'm not quite sure how to say that, but
Yeah, especially in the first end, you gotta miss inside and get rid of the center guard there if you're gonna miss it all. So wide was not an option.
no. So Martin Sesaker for Team Ramsfjell.
Yeah, karaoke extraordinaire, as I learned at the Grand Slam of curling.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did an old kind of 50s club, music, Frank Sinatra style number.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, did very, very well.
It's an interesting add-on to the slams in the last year and a half, and not sure.
Right on the nose, it's close.
Well, those parties have always been happening. I think the slams are just trying to take advantage of the trying to commercialize it, let's say.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yes!
So it's pretty
This
close.
Should get a piece of something. Oh, long as, well, he got rid of 2. Well done.
Kind of gets lucky in the way he got rid of those 2 rocks.
I would agree. Yeah, I know. If he just barely touches that top yellow, nothing goes. And I thought it was on that line for a minute, but
It's getting better.
Yeah, sorry about me first. Just not great slide.
Ramsfjell going to look coming the outturn, come around again. Get something in a little bit closer to the
I want
button.
to completely square it back on you, but
That's okay. The hits are still running pretty straight.
what's that, sorry?
The hits are still running pretty good.
Yeah.
It's all in the rocks now. All right. That guy's out, I
It
think.
should be off, yeah.
To the surprise of no one, this Norwegian team, probably one of the tallest teams on tour. You can see Magnus standing there as he comes out of the hack. It's this kind of incredible morph. Like it feels like it takes up the whole house as it slides.
It didn't run like a 10-8.
No,
See it in person. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I did the final men's game in the
I think the speed's coming up.
Prestige spiel last night. And Jason
on that
Montgomery
side. I think this side, maybe.
tall dude, and kind of the same idea. It's like he just barely gets started, and he's got to be at the hog line.
Okay.
This one is a little wider. This one's much wider, though, than the other one.
I would expect this to be quite close to being what he wants. Got to go pretty hard here now.
Yeah, 14.
You can hear the King team just chatting it up, talking a lot about paths and how this draw is different than the other ones. They're doing their best to learn the sheet early on here.
I think 14-4 will be close here now, eh?
Yeah, they do. I've never listened to them before, but even pre-game, even during practice, they were certainly having a lot of conversation back and forth. Never a bad thing.
Yeah, that was 14-4, so that should be close now.
Helps us too. We know it's 14-4, and we didn't have to even time anything. It's perfect.
They hit it too hard, so 14-4 should be close.
In a little bit of trouble here, though.
Yep.
Not desperate trouble, but
Yeah, it's that first end kind of curse. You've been hitting all end, and now all of a sudden you got to make a draw, and haven't really had your own rocks to watch the path. You got to base it off of your opponent. It's a tough look.
Top 4.
I will say this is already wider than any draw that's come down. Watch this to bite.
yeah.
Hard! Hard!
This is not going to work out real well.
Just caught some fresh pebble.
Yeah.
Sweepers weren't panicked at all, and then all of a sudden it's light. So that's how it goes first end, drawing down new paths.
So Ramsfjell now probably duck right around again. And I'm not sure what King's going to have on his last one.
This is a dream first end scenario without hammer. You've got draw paths blocked off. The intern might be there, but it's you're gonna have to very delicately get through that hole that no one has drawn down. And it's just a wide open house and even if you miss this shot, you're not in too much trouble. So total dream first end without hammer. Team Ramsfjell.
Yeah, exactly. And even, you know, for King, sometimes you could, if he were to miss it, sometimes you could say, go, let's go out turn down there, but then you got to go down the center where nobody throws in practice, so that might be worse.
Magnus got a little freaked out at the Jayden King draw. He really added a lot here. Figured there'd be a lot of fresh pebble to catch his stone, but just launched it.
Yeah, understandable a little bit, but at the same time, it's like anywhere short there is pretty darn good.
Yeah. Even 13-5.
Fourth rock, I'm not sure about that.
King team having a little discussion on all of this here, just trying to figure out the time, thinking about a second heavier or second. You got to throw it a second heavier than they were giving him on the first one at 14-4. So
13-9 should be close. I don't think you want to see 14 very much.
Yeah, a little disagreement you can hear. This is interesting.
13-9.
It's a little harder for the thrower when not everybody on the same page, but here we go. I would think he'd be fairly close. He just has to add a little bit from his first one.
That was quite an ad. We saw the extension. Yeah. This is getting way out there again, though. That's about a foot from the board. So if this doesn't catch anything out there.
And it's not going to.
Oh, don't say so soon, Jim.
I know, but you got to curl a lot too. Oh, maybe. Cut him down, perhaps. Well, he did. Good weight, just not the right line. So cuts Ramsfjell down to one, but Magnus Ramsfjell will steal one here in the first end of the quarterfinal action. The Stu Sells Toronto Tankard will be back right after this.
No, it just caught a shelf out there. And
we are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with two of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the fans.
No. You either want to draw super often or not at all.
So back for end number 2. King still retaining hammer as a result of that first end steal by Ramsfjell. Teams just got caught a little bit in between on the last shot, whether or not on speed or line, or both were both a bit of a challenge, and did manage to cut him down to 1. So not a bad result for King, considering really the whole end was not looking great.
Yeah, it's a tough start when the other team is drawing the whole end and you are playing desperation runbacks the whole end. You're not learning a lot about the sheet, and obviously it's just a sign you're getting beat.
Yeah. So Pietrangelo going around the corner. Or not Pietrangelo, wrong team.
I thought it was going to come off once he got out here.
13-7.
Yeah, he's just poking his head out and trying to see
Yeah.
a drop path because his own team.
Just run these back.
Work confused me a little bit.
You have to play back over to that side. And
So a little deep on the draw around the corner, but it's there. You never know. Sometimes those come into play. Go on the scoreboard at least.
3-7, yeah.
Ramsfjell going to go in turn around this time.
Drawing's going to be a bit of a battle.
yeah. I think if you know a pass, stick to it.
Yeah.
So Bendik Ramsfjell, cousin apparently of Magnus Ramsfjell, will try to come around the center guard.
Yeah. It's a 6 feet. I just
Seen this team a lot over the last few years.
Like once you got past the guard zone, being out that wide, but it carries like
Coming in pretty good.
Yeah.
If it's not too deep, it'll be good. Looks like it might slide a little long
is what I had.
and slide quite a bit long.
Yours was a 3-7.
Might need a little more ice if he throws less weight though. He wasn't real far from the guard. Looking to open
Here we
it
go
up.
again, Jim.
Yep. Yeah. This one he could get if he gets it right, he could get a nice roll to get with the double and roll to the corner on the other side would be good.
Yeah, things are looking a little better than last then for Team King. They have a corner guard set up of their own, like you mentioned, and none of these yellow rocks are that threatening.
No.
Good. Okay.
Didn't quite get the roll I thought he might get. He was trying to, I would think he was trying to hit that roll a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we look at it. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure they were just a little tight, but getting rid of 2 yellow rocks, they're going to take that trade any day.
Yeah. So Ramsfjell with a second shot at making this draw a little bit better. Coming around the blue guard this time. Getting tight.
That's right, buddy.
It's going to be okay.
Correct.
It's much better. That's very good. Curl actually curl a little too far.
Try and get as close as you can.
Yeah, poked out the other side.
It's going to feel like 11 here.
Yeah, 11-5 is what it'll feel like. Yeah.
So out turn looking for an 11.
No.
11-5 the sweeper set.
I think if
Should
you throw it from
probably
11-5,
be, I
it'll
don't know
be
what,
good.
Roy, board, maybe board plus a little bit.
We're good. Please.
Yeah, 11-5. That's what my team throws as kind of standard board weight.
Yeah.
What's going on? Okay, whoa. Whoa.
Depends how literally you mean board. If you actually,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
if you're using that as just a term, or whether you actually do mean you want it to go to the bumper.
Yeah, it's that came up the other day in conversation with board weight. There's board weight and then there's board weight, and those two aren't exactly the same. Yeah.
Okay, very interesting. We're seeing the funny little lines come into play. Here, I'll wait till we get back down to the other end. But High Park maximizing their space. I guess you'd more so say adhering to World Curling sheet dimensions. Each sheet shares about 6 inches of space.
Yeah, very odd. Eh? I haven't seen it be a factor yet, but I'm interested to see what they do when it does become a factor, and I don't know what the answer to that is.
So you can see on the right side there that rock. Well, what is that doing? It's touching the line.
Yeah.
Well, that's the boundary line for the sheet next to it.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, perfect steel zone right in the middle of Stu's forehead, right in the third eye. It's not much better placement than that, so you got to attack this thing somehow.
Yeah, starting to get late in this end. Want to make this one. Going to be close.
Beauty.
That's a good shot. Really good shot. the fact it stays over there, now Ramsfjell's going to have to probably think this out a little bit. You still got the blue one in there to deal with. Going to come right around probably on the same turn. He's still... It's about the 4th shot at this, so
Got a couple more times.
might as well stay with what you know.
I think I'm 1 rock ahead on my little rock counters here. I think we have the thirds have 1 more stone left each.
6.
Yeah.
6.
So it's still a lot of time for Team King to manipulate this and try to create a deuce, but so far in this game, they've been on the defensive.
Yeah, this one's going to be a little deep, but not tough looking double. There's maybe there, though.
How much do I need? Half. Okay. 8. Yep.
Throwing a little more weight at this one.
Yeah.
This would be a solid takeout.
Risky call. Could play soft on this and just sit right on the nose, but choosing to bring that rock on the wing back into play. They'll have to skirt just by the guard here.
Whoa!
So dial in the Apage.
Hard!
Did they leave it too long? And he's going to tick the guard. Just a hair late, maybe getting started on that one.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. The sweepers decided they wanted to call the line, and they had the curl sweep ready to go. But by the time both thrower and skip
Did you say curl?
appealed for straight, it was too late.
When we're rolling, we just have to roll.
I know, we just
Like,
we have to be careful because the other team said something to Victor. So we
It's funny, as a sweeper, you want to just be useful, right? So you hear a lot of silence, you start to think it's outside. So the outside sweeper got their broom ready to carve, but it turns out just they needed to be ready to sweep that one traditionally.
Can still try to
straight.
do out of this.
Yeah,
We're gonna need our full sticks, but
surprised he's not guarding.
Yeah.
So Ramsfjell with another opportunity here. King squad hasn't been real good to themselves here of late. Not in any major trouble here, but
14-0.
I find this call very interesting.
I was just going to ask you. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised with that. I think, it's fine to say, well, we really want to make sure we force them to 1, but that's a pretty good rock to maybe steal one without a lot of risk, I don't think.
Good
So
shot.
surprised
really
me.
Good.
As long as we're counting that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I had a 13-9.
Yeah.
And they didn't touch it.
Jayden King might end up forcing him to guard that one after he makes this shot. It's a very aggressive approach here, I think. Rory, I know it's the only way you're probably going to have a chance to get 2, but
I do,
yeah, it could be tough getting 1 here.
But I think
Well, Team Ramsfjell kind of just showed their hand. They're going for a force. They would have guarded their own in the 4-foot had they thought they had a chance at a steal. So you're basically banking that Ramsfjell won't guard again.
Yeah.
On their last one.
Yeah, then you can't hit it. It's above the T line. I don't mind this.
I like this, yeah.
A little bit of discussion about whether they like the call or not. Everybody's in agreement that let's go with this, and that's what they're going to do.
Line's good. T-line.
Jayden King with his first drop here in the second end.
Still running. Line's good. Line's good. Room. A little bit of room. Line goes straight. It'll get there. Line's good. No bounce.
Just taking it in.
Yep.
They don't want to bounce, and they don't want to be. That's really good shot for what he called. That was just about perfect, I'd say.
Absolutely. Yep. Stayed second shot. They've got the jam set up. Good spot for sure.
Ramsfjell looking at the run back.
No, I think they're just seeing how much they can curl around that guard. If they could ever get to nose and remove the blue that way.
No, okay. Yeah.
Turn to hit this.
Might be able
Jeez,
to.
I just don't see how chasing this is easier than throwing a Tankard on your own. But I mean,
No, me neither.
they're hell bent on not throwing a guard.
I guess he's going to throw this pretty hard, and you know, if he hits it almost anywhere, it should go, unless he doesn't get enough curl. But even then, it's you know, hit this close to nose, and it's going out. But
Jeez, Jim, I don't know. You got to get pretty close to nose before that thing is guaranteed flying. I find this very interesting.
Well, we're going to see. They need to curl a little bit more.
Oh, it goes no problem, Jim.
Yeah.
10.
I had it figured out all along. I just couldn't be the one to have to throw it. So that would be the good news. But a good job by Team Ramsfjell. A little bit different than we expected them maybe to the last rock or two. Maybe put a little more pressure on the King team to even score. But anyway, they thought that was safer. The task complete as far as they're concerned. And Jayden King now has to stay on this. Nice, it has a lot of finish. You don't want to overthrow this, but at the same time, you got to make sure you're firm enough that it doesn't get away from you. Super indicating enough.
Clean. Yep.
Calling clean, so it should be really close.
Good.
Nice shot.
Yeah, good throw under a lot of pressure from the Team Ramsfjell. So we have a 1-1 tie after 2 ends of play. Yeah, that's correct. Right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, we're just looking at the scoreboard. And we'll be back for end number 3 right after the break.
All right, good throw.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
This year.
Yeah, they are a little longer. I find that, and I'm not good for getting out of the previous end quick enough. I got to get a little faster getting out of there, but yeah, they do. We're usually into about the 4th rock or so at the end before we get back on. So back for end number 3. We are 3 rocks in here, I think. 3rd rock coming now. So after a very nice shot by Jayden King on his final one in the last end, just an open hit, but just an open hit facing 4, so it wasn't quite a gimme kind of end. So, but he no longer has hammer, and he will try to set up a steal here in end number 3.
Yeah, I found it really interesting. Team Ramsfjell had the perfect steel stone on the top of the 4-foot, but we're not that interested in protecting it.
Yeah,
instead, just playing hard for the force. And yeah, I get, you know, there's a pre-game plan or a pre-end plan, and they knew what they wanted. But geez, I would have been pretty tempted into guarding that thing.
Yeah, me as well. you know, they wasn't like they were going blind at that spot. I mean, they'd played to come around several times, and they would have had a pretty good opportunity at making a really good guard. But that was the only way they could give up two, was to try the guard and have it not work out. Mind you, the shot Magnus played wasn't exactly a gimme. He had to flirt a little bit with the guard, but up goes a draw going around the corner, so he missed that rock. So, oh, he's not going to quite get around. Man, did that go sideways in the last few feet.
Yeah, that caught some fresh pebble and really grabbed. They were not concerned about that at all until it was already wrecking. Yeah, I think last time, Jim, the call I'd more so question was Magnus's first, where he was facing no threats in the house. They were already lying 2, and instead he draws the wing to lie 3. Ends up getting frozen on over there anyway.
Yeah, I didn't get that either. I think it was, yeah, you're right. That probably more so than the second shot was that first one. And good opportunity with very little risk at that time. They get it out, but not by much. So Ramsfjell going to defense here. Get rid of the center guard.
Yeah, we're being shown their game plan here, Jim. Just controlling the game and keeping things simple seems to be the game plan of Team Ramsfjell. They're going to win this one in 8th end, tied with Hammer, is what this strategy tells you.
Yeah. Yeah, because it surprised me a little bit. Only I know that's a center guard, but after, you know, playing so defensively without the hammer the last couple of shots the last end, I thought they might go a little harder here with the hammer. But anyway, it's all right. We'll see what happens, and might see a series of peels here, though, to keep the game on time, but time's kind of irrelevant at this event.
Shut up! Just let it run.
This is taking his time coming over. But they usually get there. Once they get to the hog line, they tend to go sideways.
It's okay. Good
shot. Yeah, so it's got the head shaking going there, trying to decide. So another straight peel for Ramsfjell. Bendik Ramsfjell.
Yep.
Gonna have to go real hard to make sure they don't stay right there, but he's going to sit pretty close to there, but not bad.
15-5.
Would like to at least roll a little tiny bit further, but kind of one of those tweeners in between the corner guard and the center guard. So Jayden King will look to use that, come right around.
Feels like a 14-6. Good ad. Solid ad. Straight. Line spot.
No, got a little bit of a high park freeze going on, Jim. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That was happening to us yesterday a decent bit.
Curl all the way.
Guys going hard, trying to make this curl.
We gotta keep going.
Still not going to get anywhere near the guard. I don't know exactly what happened there. Have to assume he just threw it outside.
15-0.
So it was nowhere near the guard he's trying to come around, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why that one didn't go a little better. Wasn't really out there. That was middle-8 ice to draw the center line. That's kind of not right. Went curling it half the way. Just didn't curl. I think there might be a little bit of a run just outside the 4-foot line on that in-turn going away. Because that's where I'm, like, mine in the first end did nothing. But if I hit, like, I was heavy.
Very interesting, Jim. You can hear the King team talking about paths and lines and where rocks are jumping on them. It's good. And it's good early game talk. That's how you learn the sheet before your opponent, and by the time the 4th and 6th ends coming along, you're much more dialed in.
11.
For sure.
Excuse me. Little bit of internet issues right now. Some lagginess, but
Yeah, apparently you see in the chat where one of the other games that was being streamed is not working. Somebody's getting a little cranky about it. Anyway, one of the Czech team playing. He's got to curl a little more, and he will get a little tiny bit of a flop, not enough to really change very much. So,
yeah, I was talking about this the other day. Has our audience gotten so spoiled that 12 curling games on a Sunday morning, and one of them isn't working? Is that enough to get really upset about? You're watching free curling all weekend long.
Yeah.
I hope we can stick around for a little bit of tech difficulties now and then.
So that's why I was kind of comfortable with them curling.
Yeah, I just
Your spoiled curling stadium audience, just spoiled rotten.
The first time when they started going, I didn't say anything, but then after that...
I remember back though, Roy, in the day before we had all this kind of stuff, and you were running a bonspiel at the club, and you just were posting the scores as the game went on, and if you were 10 minutes behind posting an end, you got phone calls at the club saying, "What's going on in that game?"
Oh, absolutely.
It's like, well, what's going on is we just thought we might wait to have all 4 sheets figured before we posted it, Anyway. Yeah, it's wild, but so it's so much different. But you're right, it does be. You do hear about things when they don't go well, unfortunately.
Yeah, in all seriousness, we do like it when people message us and tell us what is going wrong. That actually does help us troubleshoot. So all jokes aside, it's okay to message us. Just be polite is all I ask.
Yeah, yeah.
A little more even.
So everybody's trying to make this little flop, just nobody's been able to quite do it yet. But the last one was close. Looks like he'll be able to dig it out of there. And he will. Very nice throw.
11-3.
Couldn't really get much more than that out of that one, Roy. Just kind of had to make sure you got rid of it.
Yeah, and judging how Ramsfjell's been playing this game so far, just a very patient. I doubt he'll try to make a roll here. I think he'll stay right in the open. Make sure there's no way to get forced.
I was like, no, that's not close.
Try to blank this odd end and take the hammer to the even.
It's not bad here. He's probably going to try and go away.
I thought maybe with that we could hold, but it's like...
With the 12, we're kind of coming out of the hold it range.
Yeah.
So Magnus Ramsfjell.
Yeah, I guess with where it was originally, we were going to be...
Definitely the most famous last name out of Norway, I think, on the men's side. Over the last whole lot of years.
Throw whatever weight you think to get the roll back, but
probably a 10,
Yeah.
So I didn't see if he's trying to roll this anywhere or if he's trying to just hit it and stay. You want to stay around somewhere, so it's hard to get real aggressive on a roll, say behind the corner. But whatever.
Yeah, that's a smart play.
Yeah.
Might even throw a 9 to try and keep it up here.
Okay. We saw mine in the
Yeah, you definitely want to make sure he has to hit and roll 4 feet to get buried and not just roll out and have him just trying to draw right around with.
Even here,
much easier to do that than make this 4-foot roll.
Yeah, the tactic of Team Ramsfjell has been obvious from the start of this end. From the moment we had that center guard peel, you knew that they wanted a blank. They weren't going to do anything crazy to try and create. Not yet, anyway. This was all part of the plan.
If the edge of the rock is just a little thicker than where the edge of that broom is, it's pretty good.
Jayden King looking to make a roll this time. He can probably afford to go for the roll a little harder.
Oh, it looks pretty good, Jim.
Yeah, really good. It's probably going to spin back and give him a chance to get it. But, man, what a great effort by Jayden, for sure.
Almost as good as you could do there.
Yeah.
Those are one of those ones where you just got to hope it does it on its own because it was curling.
Well, at least it forces the turn. It forces Magnus to throw that. This is not a super comfortable spot to throw big weight. You kind of have to cross the center line and then throw the rock back towards the center line. Yeah, this in-turn across the button. Not my favorite shot anyway.
No.
Didn't come off like I thought it would.
No, I thought it was gonna spring a slimmer harder.
So it's on its way.
Good. Had 8-7.
Looks like I think he's going to be okay if you get over far enough.
Just barely.
And he did, yeah. So strategy panned out for Ramsfjell that end. Got exactly what he wanted. I think he started the whole end looking for the blank, and he pretty much got that. So we remain tied at 1 after 3 ends of play here at the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard. Be back in a minute.
My draw on this was a 15.
Curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
So back for end number 4 on what's a pretty low-scoring affair so far. Although the first couple ends were lots of enough rocks in play and very interesting, and the last end was just a little more open and according to plan for Ramsfjell. As you can see here, he's gone around the center guy right out of the gate here. So should be a few more rocks in play here. Dylan, I keep wanting to call Jayden Dylan, but Jayden's looking to have
Hard.
second stone come right around.
Hard. Hard.
Yeah, Team Ramsfjell definitely had a game plan here, and that was to just keep the game close through the first half. They have not taken the aggressive option every time they've been offered it. And, you know, the sacrifice to that, Jim, is Ramsfjell's been outplaying Team King pretty significantly, but they got nothing to show for it because they haven't really been trying to convert hammers yet.
Right.
I think we'll see a little bit more here in the fourth. Good multi-score here puts them in the driver's seat for the rest of the game.
Yeah, for sure. Didn't really get over, so pretty open shot. Just a little hit and flop for third stone Martin Saker. I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but starting to move. Got to go hard now. They might overroll on this. Can't see exactly where it is. Yeah, probably lost it a little bit, but still pretty good spot.
Back 4.
It's interesting.
Okay. This side when I
How
threw
can
it,
you just bump this
very
back?
Good. It doesn't feel any slower than the other
Shot
side.
I might expect more if you had hammer than this one, but also realizes that he needs to make a little something happen here.
I'm just going to set it on split screen here, Jim. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So down on Neapage.
7-8. Whoa.
Just looking to play a little tap back to the back of the forefoot. Set up a little bit of a wall back there that he can use here in a shot or two. This one's got a curl. They're going to have to work this over. Start to move hard.
No, we're just 7.
Do want to move it.
Okay.
15-1.
They would like to have got that back a little further, for sure. Tough, though. They needed to sweep it for weight, but it needed to curl as well. So just kind of got caught in between a little bit on that.
Yeah, it's a tough result from a really good throw. Like, that's a made shot, but you're right. The way those yellows are stacked up against each other, pretty difficult to get rid of on the next one.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Nope, we got it backwards on the players again. So Bendik Ramsfjell here.
6-7. Forbi. Helt bak der. Ja, Martin. Martin. Bare Martin. Yep. 8. Yep. 8. Yep. Yep.
Trying to take it by that now. Probably a good pivot there. Wasn't going to help them much if it curled up and tapped, and rolled, just set up a little bit better situation for King. So they took it right by.
Back 12.
Doesn't help them back there either, but at the same time, at least it's not hurting him.
Yeah, it was tough to put a rock in a good spot there. The situation's already looking pretty good. Anything on the in-turn side you feel would just be more of a catcher for this eventual out-turn run back that Team King's going to throw.
Yeah.
Back line.
And so, you know what? Putting one in the bank, back of the house with hammer,
13-5.
you never know. That stone might end up counting.
Exactly.
All right, buddy. I like this.
Without hammer, it's useless. With hammer, those you can still kind of dream of counting those ones.
Close. Hack. Close. 13. Yep. Yep. 13. Whoa. 13.
Big shot here.
Whoa. Whoa. Curl. 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 Curl.
Made contact. Good. That's not bad.
Not bad at all, no.
Would have loved to tap that yellow rock just another foot, make sure that fourth shot, get it right out of the conversation. But facing a lot of trouble down the middle, that's a pretty good result.
So Ramsfjell showing a lot of patience here as far as this end goes, and just kind of looking to hit this and roll over half buried, maybe quarter buried behind the guard, set something up for another shot or two.
Almost to the nose of
Yeah, you could call it patient, but this is also a little greedy. It's, you're trying to keep the huge end alive.
Yeah. Needs to curl a little more.
Not too bad. It makes King's shot pretty obvious, I would say.
Yeah, it's got to get in there somewhere. Yeah.
He's recognizing danger. I mean, you take that double, and, Ramsfjell is able to nose your blue in the forefoot. You're still looking at giving up 3. So,
yeah.
King is recognizing, there's no easy way out of this one.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, it's the blue that's in there right now is looking a little lonely. You've got number 2, but they've got number 1, number 3, number 4, number 5. That's always a bit scary, and he has hammer, so
probably an 8. Yep.
He could get rid of 3 of the yellows on this shot.
Just throw it.
Depending on if he wants to remove shot stone. He's probably better off not moving shot stone.
7. Yep.
Because I think if he moves shot stone, as you say, then I think it's probably a potential for Ramsfjell to come around and remove the blue. Delicate, but doable, and end up sitting 3.
All right, another huge shot for Team King. It's going to be big shots all the way to the end of the finish line for this one. They've got 4 Ramsfjell stones in the rings with 4 to come.
Trying to make this one move. Probably going to get the shot stone, but
that's a good result.
Yeah.
2 yellows leave. You're happy with that.
Yeah, and you could see the thrower. He knew he wasn't real thrilled with the result because he recognizes the fact that he could sit 3 after this. But heck, it wasn't that bad. It's not an easy task to get this around the guard and remove the blue. That's for sure.
I mean, there's a lot of stones left, Jim. Like, yeah, you'll be looking at 3, but you have your center guard. You have an obvious double in the back of the rings if you ever just want to take that. It's definitely not as scary as it was.
No.
And this is no gimme.
No, exactly, yeah.
Better throws this time. Good job.
Decently tough hit around the guard.
So this is Martin, says Sanker.
These shots are made and missed on the sweep. Yeah. And Teams Ramsfjell is a very strong sweeping team. You can see them holding that rock straight. That's impressive. That thing wanted to curl. And Martin Seiseker just said no. I think that was really light. There's no way that's the weight they're trying to throw.
No. I think he wanted almost backline weight on that, to be honest, somewhere in that neighborhood. He wanted to move that blue at least a couple of feet, kind of get it to the open. He wasn't probably going to get it out, without jamming it. So maybe a bit of an escape here for King, but needs to be good.
The Ramsfjell master plan, 2 half makes. And it's fallen apart. It was looking like a huge end for King Ramsfjell. Now kind of feels like anyone's game here.
Hard, straight, right up. Straight. All the way, Owen. Hard. You gotta go hard. You gotta go hard. Hard, right up. Hard, right up. Hard. Great sweep, buddy.
Oh, very vocal sweep call. Jim felt like you're right there on the ice with them.
Yeah. It worked out pretty good. That's basically what he wanted.
Sorry about my first.
That's okay.
Makes it really tough to get the back one.
I should have asked you for it.
Yeah, those are great angles for blue now. This end has been completely flipped on its head. And Magnus knows it. And there goes the guard.
My gut was saying
this now becomes a mission to score 1 point.
Like 9 probably would have just got the double, but
I wanted to give you enough speed at the back so you didn't have to worry.
So Seiseker here going to throw what I think is going to be a run back. I don't think they're playing the straight peel. I think they're trying to run it back in there. And he's going to be hitting something. Oh, he got the top one.
Oh, that's an incredible result. And look where he left his guard. That's the chase on the yellow is no longer available.
No, exactly, yeah.
That's a magnificent result.
Was with the hardy sweep, but it should be nice.
Okay. A little more ice than that.
Yeah, and the yellow one now can be used by Ramsfjell if he needed to, delicately. Same call for Jayden King here, coming in and sit on the corner of the yellow. Guard is blue at the same time. Probably more important that he guard the blue than anything, to be honest, because that outturn shot's probably still going to be there. It's not, like you say, not very easy, but I think he wants to be in for number 2 at least on this, or number 3, I guess, at this. So it's on its way.
Line's nice.
A little wider than Dylan's. Wider, got a curl.
Follow this one all the way down. That's great.
Straight, guys. Straight.
Yeah, a little from the house perspective here.
Yeah.
Still straight.
This is going to be quite light.
Straight. All straight.
Did it curl enough to take away that outturn whap? Maybe.
Yeah.
Made it tougher.
Made it slightly tougher, yeah.
So I said curl.
Okay.
So they said more than
You
Dylan.
can definitely get to the blue on the intern. It's just a matter of whether or not the blue goes anywhere, unless you throw a little weight and pick it right through the hole.
It's another question, Jim, of do you want to keep the massive end alive? I think it's so tempting to live 4. You got to go for it.
Yeah.
At a 16.
Probably can only see about maybe close to half from the hack on that one. Maybe not even quite half. You'd have to be left-handed.
More like a third, I'd say.
Yeah.
And the ice here, High Park, you'll get some curl, but the moment the weight is kind of big, it doesn't really want to swing. So you got to be very delicate with what weight you're throwing this.
Yeah.
See what happens here.
You also want to throw enough weight to make sure your shooter rolls completely out of the conversation. You do not want to give Team King an easy and obvious hit and roll. So shooter's got to spin all the way to the 8-foot, 12-foot here in order to make this shot.
And that's probably going to be difficult because you also have to hit enough of it to, you know, to get it to the blue one. So it kind of I don't know, going to be a challenge to make both parts of that work. But if you can do it, you'll be in good shape.
And we thought it was okay. This time we
No, I'm with you.
curled more. So I'm just watch that one. I'm gonna try and hit
Very
that.
delicate shot, but a massive reward for making it.
And give him to Victor.
No, he's
I think Victor's set is good. My set's good. I don't have enough info on that one.
Must be close.
Victor's set. If anything, oh no.
It's really close.
They're both okay.
No, it's got a
Really nice throw. And what a sweep as well.
That's a great shot. Just a great shot. I mean, he's sitting 3 after that. I wouldn't have bet a lot of money he could actually make that good and sit 3 at the end of it. So big trouble for Jayden King here.
Oh, I need a 10, eh?
10?
He'd be really happy if he could get away with just a 1 point here against them, and maybe not even terribly unhappy with 2, but got to be really careful here. He could easily give up 3.
I need that 9, Dylan, to keep it flat enough. What's that? I need a 9.
I was asking Team Ramsfjell back last year in the Slam season in Red Deer. I was asking them, why don't you guys have sponsorship on your jerseys? You don't have many logos, just a couple small ones on the right side.
Yeah.
1 patch on the back. And they just said, in Norway,
A 9?
there's not a lot of people giving money to a curling team.
No.
We have to pay our way by winning money at Spiels.
Yeah.
And so I went, and then I went and I looked at their Spiel record and went, oh, they are winning money.
Yeah.
It's the old cash Spiel circuit kind of philosophy, right? Like, if we're not winning money, why are we playing?
Yeah. Whoa, wait. Hold. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
So Jayden King now trying to escape this hand without too big of a score. Wants him to sweep it.
Sit.
Well, he won't be a happy camper because I think it was him hollering all the way trying to get them on that, and they just weren't coming on, and as a result rolled to what should be a pretty easy 3 points.
Yeah, it's a tough one as a sweeper. Traditionally, you wait till you hear the guy in the house call you on. And, it is a tough feeling when the thrower ends up being right. Not a good feeling to be the guy in the rings, having to look at him and say, sorry, buddy. You threw it good, but we missed it based on my sweep call.
Yeah, that's it. The third position is a tough position. You know, it's like you're not in the house seeing every shot that goes down there. You see a few of them, but you don't see all of them. Then all of a sudden, you got to call the line on the skip's final 2 shots, and usually those shots have to be so much better than the ones that he's calling everybody else on to make. So it's a tough spot. And on top of all that, you have to be able to make all the shots. So.
Yep. I agree, Jim. And you know what? My team has actually practiced things like that. Things you can say as the thrower that isn't a sweep call. Things like it really moves here, or make sure we're shot, or those are more helpful than trying to overpower the guy in the ring. So it's a disciplined thing. It's tough to do, but you got to practice those team dynamics.
I just might have been throwing it late.
So Ramsfjell now looking to sit 3 here.
I know Victor.
We could just draw for 3, Jim.
I know
this
he's almost
looks like a shot for 4.
Yeah, might be just playing down to that, or playing a straight come around. I don't think he's playing a straight come around. I think he's definitely trying to bump something. Ooh.
Maybe he did have to move the second blue.
Yeah. Again, I don't know exactly. I wouldn't think he'd want to roll. Oh, that was it.
3 points, Jim.
Yeah, 3 points. That's what I thought at first, but then I thought maybe I missed a shot. So big 3 for Ramsfjell here in end number 4. They'll take a 4-1 lead to the 5th end when we come back right after this.
That's the trick.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
Hey, girls, you gotta go hard.
Pretty positive team, though. Team King, they seem to be.
Welcome to the rockshop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of
I
curling.
looked at the rankings for these teams. One King ranked 16th and Ramsfjell 24th. I don't know if the rankings are
The Rock Shop has it all.
real good at this
Shop
time of
online
year.
anytime at the
Not quite sure how.
Yeah,
it's Grand Slam
it's
of
the
curling
last
gear,
2 seasons,
or
so
come
there's
see us
a
in person at your
decent
next
bit of carryover.
event. The rockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
So big 3-ender in that last end, Rory, for Ramsfjell.
Yeah, you could feel it building. Teams Ramsfjell has been outplaying Team King the whole game pretty well. Just waiting, picking and choosing their chances, and they decided 4th end was when they're going to go for it. The dream was almost ruined, though. Pretty good shot from the 3rd on Team King.
I did too. Straight.
Kind of locked away a stone in the forefoot.
Line's
It was a miss that opened up the outturn tap opportunity for Magnus, and he made probably the nicest shot of the game, coming around the guard with perfect weight.
Knife it.
Getting his stones in good spot, laid 3, and at that point, King had a desperation hit and roll, missed the sweep call, and pretty open hit for 3.
Yeah. So you can see the corner guard went up for Team King, and then this is just like they played to come around it, curl a little too far, went a little too far, but might be good enough that he has to peel the guard. Or can he peel the guard yet?
14-8.
Not quite.
No. So he's playing a straight guard, I guess.
Good spot.
Yeah, it's the 5 rock rule. This the second's first stone. Oftentimes they don't know what the hell to do with it, so just come up with a shot that's not going to hurt them. And just make the shot you can see.
Then 3rd from the half.
Looking to get this somewhere close to the center line.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little long. Good line. Well, King might ignore it, but
Are we second? Yeah.
I don't know that that's going to matter too much yet, but
I think you take it for now.
Or you
freeze. Freeze the shot, rock high, and then they'll.
Yeah, you don't want to ignore the middle for too long. Like I know with hammer, you're trying to tell yourself, oh, just use your corners, try to use the wings.
I don't want to lose it yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Those yellow rocks are looking too good. I think you gotta shelf your dreams of stacking the rings and just make sure that you're not going to lose the game in this end.
Yeah, I think so too, because if you go anywhere else, then even if you go around the corner again, Magnus is probably just going to rip the corner, and then what do you do? You're only going to have be sitting one, and long way to go in this end.
So this is a shot type I'm surprised we don't see more often. Usually when someone's dealing with a guard, they're throwing peel weight.
Yeah.
This is like a soft weight. You're trying to manipulate the guard zone itself. Guarantee your roll for a corner. So you're just going to throw nice soft weight. And look how well that turned out.
Yeah.
So again, that's an underutilized skill. Soft weight guard play. I wish we saw a bit more of it.
12-9. That's a good throw.
So guard going up again for Ramsfjell. He could go right around, take the blue off the back, but figures that's not really a problem right now. If he can keep making this guard halfway decent at all, King's going to have to deal with it.
That's a nice guard throw from Bendik Ramsfjell. Just a slow slide, a definite add, and a lot of rotation. That's a beautiful throw.
A little tighter than the previous one. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Just makes it so easy to sweep when you throw it like that.
Sliver high.
Sliver high.
Yeah, with a 4-1 lead and the opposition's having to run a bunch of guards for half the end, that's can't be a bad thing. Looking to get more than one here. He could possibly get them all.
Pull it back. Pull it back.
Like to get a couple.
Hard, Victor. Pull it back. Hard. Keep going.
Going to get at least. Oh, just missed the back one. Hard to get that lined up exactly right to make it. And
yeah, I think that's about as good as you can hope for.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be enough to scare Magnus off of the middle here. Team Ramsfjell is kind of just replacing guards until the situation dictated otherwise. I think Magnus has decided the situation now dictates otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Also looking at the split here.
Yeah, that outturn draw split, that's still very there. That's where I'd be throwing, but
yeah,
you know, Magnus very good at avoiding danger. We've seen a lot this game. He's willing to make any call that kind of keeps him away from giving up a big end.
Yeah.
Kind of saying, if you're going to beat me, it's going to be over the whole course of the whole game. You're not going to have one lucky end that's going to do it here.
Yeah, what I don't like with this one is that if you make this and then he comes around and makes the little hit and flop behind the corner, and it's I don't know if this is the problem rock here, but on and off. Not playing what I thought he was playing anyway.
No, I think this was a plan B.
So you think that was actually supposed to go to that back one? Maybe it was.
Oh yeah, that was a hit for sure. The way he was holding the broom, most definitely signaling at the blue stone. That caught New Pebble, or he just threw it really light, or it picked. That was most definitely plan B. You can see the body language here. Let's follow the sweepers. They're gonna show us if that was a fluke
I think
or
you
not.
gotta throw 13.
Yeah, because it literally only was back 4 foot weight at most.
Yeah, that's the body language of some guys.
Yeah.
Trying to say, I think we just got away with one.
Yeah. Yeah. So a little hit and flop here now for Dylan.
Whoa!
Oh, sweeper's giving a bit wave, whatever that means for them. It usually means it's enough weight.
Clean, yep. Whoa!
Going through the port.
Whoa!
Like to get a. Should be really good if it doesn't over curl and roll open, and it doesn't because he was not very heavy. That's fairly nicely done. Really nicely done.
I would say so.
Just down. Not forward.
Ramsfjell now will play the corner freeze on the blue. Blue shot rock,
We're dead under.
but just trying to make it really difficult for King to find a way to get a second rock or score a second point.
Are we shot? Or yeah. Six. Body part. Feeling up.
Never get to the nose
Six.
of that yellow one.
Feeling up. Stop him. Lift us. Feeling up. Bare 45. Nei. Feeling up. Veldig feeling up. Bare 45. Får ikke bump med under linja. Ingen bump med under linja.
This one might be a hair light as well, but
Bare fart linjen på.
a little rub.
Ja, bra, Martin. Allez. Veldig bra. Takk også.
Pretty good. Ended up good.
15-7.
Now what do you do when you're Jayden King?
Yeah, pretty locked away. It's a tough one, Jim, because tie game, you might consider peeling and blowing this up and just setting up your one, but you know that's not enough right now. So how to create in a situation like this, that's the real question.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you try to go down on the blue one he just threw and kind of wiggle a little bit, you're going to bump yours into the open. That's no good.
Yeah, I think you have enough rocks left here that you could play a little tap, like nose tap on the yellow, unlock the blue and yellow.
Yeah.
But that still might not be enough
It's
either.
precise, but I think that's a call. Because if we make this and roll here, he's just ripping that.
Oh, to make
The other problem is you got the one at the back of the 4-foot, so you kind of need to, you almost need to tap and line up the double and not move yours into the open all at once. That's a lot of figuring.
It's not pretty. The other option is
Yeah, you're right. I mean, do you ever just intern tap on your own, set up your shooter for the same thing on your next shot?
That's I think that makes the most sense, really. You have shot, and you hopefully still have shot when you're done, but you move it over there onto the whatever, onto the 4-foot on the opposite side. Roll your shooter a little bit open. That might work, and then that makes the yellow inaccessible and yellow double accessible. Man, going to take a lot of good fortune, but still, I think that might be the only way you can do anything with it. I don't really like that tap because I think you're going to. I really believe you're going to tap it into the open. I don't know that that's going to be helpful.
The problem is Ramsfjell's playing the yellow-blue. If you don't make a play on that frozen scenario right now, whether it's a tap on the blue or a tap on the yellow, Ramsfjell's coming down and just pounding that. So it's a tough one. Now we can't forget that blue that's in the side of the 8-foot. That's going to kind of motivate Ramsfjell to keep things the way they are.
My gut says this one.
Because they don't want to bring that guy into play.
No.
Ooh, I don't know if I like this.
Yeah, right on the nose. Right on the nose with the 10.
Result could be incredible. Could be a disaster.
Whoa! Whoa! Curl! 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 Whoa! Curl! Curl!
Close.
Really close.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of unfortunate, really. I thought he was going to get a lot more out of that than that.
Yeah, I think they're trying to hit the yellow slightly thicker.
Yeah.
Still, it's better for sure. 4-foot's much more accessible.
We're back with the
Your third and fourth shot. Yeah, things definitely got a little scarier for Team Ramsfjell.
I know, that's the problem at the moment. Because if we could just let that keep going through the
even like the low, but not straight.
That's what I mean, just the wall.
Just how to let it work, and then like if we have to hit the curl again, it's more effective.
Yeah.
I
I guess it's to win this guy.
Yeah. Like even though it wasn't much straight.
So Ramsfjell sitting
yeah.
pretty good here. There's a little tap for one on the yellow and blue for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a bit more. That's really good. Oh well, still one run back away from getting a
Ramsfjell
bundle.
coming right around, so he'll still have that tap.
I was thinking that for my last one.
Also has the intern draw through the court, but that's a bit scary.
But, yeah, maybe you want to do it now so he doesn't have a good draw path.
Yeah. Team, bare fart. Litt tight. Ja. Ja. Yep. Bare Bendik. Yep. Whoa.
Working hard on this.
Yeah. Whoa.
He's going to hit the guard.
Ingenting.
Punched open, an even better draw path. I think Team Ramsfjell just made their situation worse. That shot.
100%, yeah.
You'd have to be there.
Gonna be tough to get rid of those yellows and find a way to count the blues in the side of the in the 8 foot.
Yeah, I
You
think.
never just do it, do you?
I think right now you just come around.
He
Don't
probably
you, and
just
try to be.
freezes even if you do.
Yeah, I think that's the sensible thing, Jim. But you know what? When you've worked all end to try and find a way to count your orbiters, it's really tough to mentally let that go. You know, you're always trying to think, oh, geez, like,
Yeah. Do this.
you know, we worked so hard to get these rocks into the rings. Are we really just gonna say, oh, well, we're not counting them? We gotta try and just make a skip deuce here. It's a tough one, but you gotta accept the sunk cost. And I think you're right. I think you just gotta attack the forefoot while it's open.
You know, you have a really long angle raised takeout onto both yellows to sit multiple points, but even if you were to ever make that, he probably takes it away with just a simple draw to the tee line, and that's not a very easy shot. So I think you have a better chance of getting a couple this way.
If we can get to the blue one, like, yeah.
Got to be shot. Got to be. I don't think you want to go right to them, Rory, because that's just going to let him follow you down.
Yeah, it's traditional kind of top 4, top button weight.
Yeah.
We're just looking to place this one.
Well then.
Almost pretend you don't have backing, just like you said, Jim.
Yeah. Man, they're working hard to make this move.
Okay. Whoa.
Just real heavy, Jim.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was that heavy when he was trying to make a curl, but that's why. So big trouble now. Ramsfjell comes around. You're still going to have the tap. It's just not going to be very easy to throw that with just enough weight to bump it without being too heavy. But
yeah, it's super there, Jim. But yeah, for Team Ramsfjell, you just got to take away the easier shot for sure.
Yeah.
I even thought the speed would be okay.
And if he can go where his broom is, he probably takes pretty much all of it away, because those back ones are a little close on what the blue one will be able to get. But be careful you don't try to make it too perfect, and as a result, don't make the basic shot that you need to make. Obviously, the miss here, if you're going to have a tolerance, is going to be light.
Yeah, I like their thought process here, though. It's top 4 is the best spot for this rock, and it's very achievable. So why shy away? Like you said, Jim, it's okay if you're light, but you know, why not? Just put it right where you know it's got to go.
Yeah, because he has got very little. If you can split the center line at the top of the 4 foot somewhere, or a little bit better than that even would be fine. So expect them to be very close on this.
Might get a sneaky two if you throw it hard enough. Come off the top of the one. I just don't know how far you're pushing them.
Oh, I think you can off the one.
Yeah, it is a steep enough angle. You should have it.
Ramsfjell makes a good one here.
I think you got to go for it.
King is going to have to make a really good shot just to keep this game going.
15-0 over here, eh?
What's that, sorry?
Probably needed a 15-0 over here, eh?
Yeah. The other shot I see is this out turn. Try to push it over and try to sneak in here for one, but...
This might be a little warm as well.
Yeah, this seems like a hot path here because this isn't close either. This is really, really heavy. Wow. So 2 rocks in a row. Really, really bad misses. So
yeah,
you know, maybe the ice is tricking them, but that's an odd one.
Yeah, you don't have enough room by there.
Almost a shot. I should never say that. Probably broadcaster's curse comes into play, but really to score,
I think it's this.
I don't see a 2 anywhere. So to score, basically, you got as good a wall back there as you could ever hope to have.
Geez, if it was only accessible, hey, there's probably a triple on those.
Yeah, no, I think so too. Yeah.
Probably just got to score, right? We got 14-3.
Big opportunity missed for Team Ramsfjell. If they took away that intern path,
If
it would have been a very, very tough shot just to score. Could have been a game winner.
Yeah.
Now a game saver from Jayden King.
Line's good. Line's good. Close. Running nice. There it goes. On you. Good. Where? Okay, you're good.
This looks fine.
Here we go. 15-1.
Very nicely done for Jayden King. He will pick up his 1 and trail 4-2 after 5 ends of play here at the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard. We'll be back right after this break.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with 2 of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this
All the way
November,
north.
the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
So we are back for end number 6, and certainly Jayden King not in good shape, but at least he did live to play another end.
Looks like it's going to be
Right.
Yeah, it was almost a game ender.
Okay.
Team Ramsfjell really had him stuck, but Magnus Ramsfjell himself 2 misses in a row. Let's King back in. Just want to say I hope everyone's enjoying the Stu Sells commercials as much as I am. Stu is such a character, and that is a genuine guy. That's not an act he's putting on. Like, Stu is just so full of life and energy. And, you know, Ontario curling is lucky to have his support.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure, and a lot of it too. Actually, we even have it down here because our in Halifax Curling Club hosts a Stu Sells event down there as well. So
that's right.
A rock short.
Stu managing all those Toronto folks moving out to Halifax. He's speeding up the pipeline.
Yeah.
Okay. Close to rock short. Okay.
Well, not where he wanted that for sure.
Sorry, just
Pretty easy double when it gets to there, but
yeah. Kevin Cody did it.
Ramsfjell will go open side. Doesn't want to have much to do with anything in the center of the sheet right now.
Get love. Det är bara fart. Bara fart nå. Gärna 8 med under linjen. Eller 7 var bra, 7 var bra. 7 var bra. 7 var bra förresten. Bara 7, bara 7. Bendixen. 7 var bra.
Well, stuff. So, Roy, quick question, because I figure you'll be right up on all the rules and things. So I'm going to ask you a question. I noticed that that Magnus was gone for that first shot, and Bendrick went in the house and called the shot. He's a second stone who's not normally in the house. Is he, by technically speaking, nobody's going to challenge that for this situation, but is he allowed to do that?
Any player can play any position at any time. There's no rules governing that.
Oh, is
if
that
you
right?
so wanted, you could send anyone into the rings, anyone to sweep, anyone to do anything. Yeah.
Oh, so doesn't have to be the same person all the time and everything. So
Nope.
No?
You can
Okay.
positionally, you can do whatever you want. It's as long as you throw the same rocks in the same order every end. That's all that matters.
Is that right? Okay. Well, there I learned something today that I didn't know. I always felt that you had to be the same person. You wouldn't be able to change it. So in theory, if you had a third that was a great sweeper, came down to your last shot of the game to draw the button or something, you wanted him to sweep, you could, and put somebody else in to hold the room. Oh, wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
I never knew that.
Yeah, the most common times you'll see that is if someone has a nagging injury or is like getting sore.
Yeah.
They'll kind of start the game one way and then say, "Hey, sweeping's really bugging me. Do you mind if I hold the stick?"
Yeah.
And they'll switch it up.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
And in this case, if the rules were that he couldn't do that, they probably would have just said, okay, well, we don't have time clocks. You just have to wait for me to get back. So nobody wins that one for lead stones throw in the 5th end or whatever, 6th end.
Yeah, pretty well.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's interesting.
Yeah, curling is a largely convention-based sport. You know, a lot of this stuff isn't written into the rules because it's just kind of assumed the teams will govern themselves. But, you know, it's an Olympic sport, has been for 20 years now or whatever. And I think curling will have to, there will be, something will happen where a lot of this kind of unofficial kind of gentleman's game will have to be legislated.
Yeah.
Curl.
Well, Team King just trying to hide their rocks wherever they can at this point, whether it's in front of or behind any Ramsfjell stones.
Yeah. So Ramsfjell will look to just run this straight into the blue one. I think he could just pick it, I suppose, as well. But
is a force better than blanking?
The guard is the more threatening stone. As long as they peel that off, that's going to be a acceptable outcome.
There you go, straight peel.
I'm just not sure how you force here.
Yeah, you're lying too right now. There's no reason to slam into anything at this point. Just getting rid of the problem.
Eventually.
Stones?
My first thought was gathered.
And you just heard the King team talk as the end moves on here. It's just discussing about not quite sure how we score here. And
or is that,
that's the problem right now.
I think you're going here.
Okay. Just straight freeze it.
It's unfortunately for them, they're looking at playing a prevent defense here, and at a time when they haven't got a lot of time to play prevent defenses.
I think I want to be able to see what we got left. I like the freeze. Yeah, I think so. You ever play this, Dylan?
Wow, that's a long roll. 6 feet.
Yeah. Okay, freeze. I think we freeze this one for now.
Oh, going to play the freeze.
Yeah, interesting. This is a shot that, if not executed perfectly, is useless. So they're putting the game on the line here.
I didn't.
Yeah, because anything other than dead on, these guys can throw it hard enough that they can blast everything out of there. Best case scenario for King would end up being them blanking, which is not a good scenario.
Well, I think the play here is a force. So if you make this freeze perfect and you force Ramsfjell to slam it, the idea is you'll leave at least one blue behind, then you can hit the other open yellow, and bam, you got 2 blues in the rings, and you have a bit of a force brewing. But it is quite a move this early in the end. to be playing a dead freeze on your own like this when you're already your opponent's already lying too.
Yeah.
Just shows the respect they have for Team Ramsfjell, and they know they're going to have to be perfect in order to get themselves back into this one. That's a pretty darn good result. Just over curled maybe 2 inches, but
yeah. It's hard to see those rocks on that outside circle. On the overhead, they disappear.
I thought line was close. I thought line was
Man,
Go ahead.
No, just the roles of these teams, like they've really defined. Like Team King has said, we are going to play the risky shots. We are going to put it all on the line. And Teams Ramsfjell has constantly showed us that they're going to play the safer way.
Yeah.
You know, you're line 2 with hammer right now. You could easily just draw in line 3 and let Team King deal with whatever the hell that overlap is. But nope, Team Ramsfjell's taking it upon themselves to clear things out.
And I think they're going to.
Now, see that
Left
pulled
one, blue one, yeah.
Yeah, so those were so frozen. The drag effect was very, very pronounced there. I thought no matter where you hit it, that blue one was dragging back into the yellow, and I thought that was what was going to happen no matter what. So you know, it's a little confusing to me. I know you're playing safe, and Team Ramsfjell's fine taking one here. They have a great chance of winning the game if they do that. But man, you're line 2. I would have been really tempted to draw another one in there in line 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think that I was the other way. I didn't expect that. I thought that was going to go no matter what. But so.
And what was that one?
Looking back now, I would agree. Playing the draw here.
Yeah, I mean, I know Ramsfjell's got 3 rocks left, but is your goal not a force here? I feel like a hit and stick does pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too. I think at this point, it's your odds of you stealing are not very good. So. And
you got no center guard.
Yeah, I know. So it's probably just as good if you hit and stay as if you try to play this shot. And,
they must think that there's a double available and that they might give up a blank. Oh no!
Oh.
And you know what? That is not the first fall I've seen so far this week.
Is that right?
Maybe it's just early season. That could be what we heard earlier, Jim, about the dehumidifier.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a splotchy kind of spot on the ice. Yeah, you're going to see both teams go up and work that zone.
As long as your shoulder didn't.
But Jim, I have faith that he will want to laugh about it later. So let's see that again.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see this myself because I can't quite figure out where he got.
So he's got 2 grippers.
Yeah.
And right there, as he stepped with the back foot, just lost the grip.
Wow. Yeah, you don't see that very often at this level.
I've seen it enough this week that you can know that the High Park ice is a little green.
Yeah.
It is early October, and as far as I understand, it's been terrific weather in Ontario the last few weeks. So the ice is a little harder to maintain, and very specifically will be a little more slick. So that is the 3rd sweeper fall I've seen this week. So don't feel too bad there. Sweeper on Team King. That's many before you have fallen, and I'm sure you won't be the last of the day.
Next shot's what?
His next or yours?
Mine.
Your next will be.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what King plays here. He's going to play the hitter. He's going to just draw down into that.
I think you want to be
that
a
rock.
sliver towards this.
Yeah, I agree.
Get an overhead on that, or do we?
Yep.
Yeah. I think his shot.
I was just trying to figure out what would happen depending on which one he hit and if he hit at all, or if he just plays a straight draw. It looks like he's going to play the draw.
Yeah, kind of unlucky to where they rolled to. It's the perfect pocket to freeze against.
Yeah, I think I need just a little more ice.
Yep.
A little more.
Looking to get shot rock, but
he has to blast it all the way across the house.
preferably where it's going to be very difficult. You just heard he's going to have to blast it all the way across to get it out. What he's trying to do here is hopefully have it be good enough that Magnus has a hard time getting it all the way out, and he has a chance to maybe hit then and sit 2 and force a single for Ramsfjell. It's going to be tough at this point, but
Line's good.
Whoa.
Got room.
Curl always.
Victor's rock. Got me to it. Look the low line, guys.
This one is all
Straight and go,
sweepers.
straight and go.
Yeah.
Straight and go.
Got to stay going. Oh, it's going to die.
Yeah, you know, I think it's time to start wondering about these rocks. Like Jayden's draw weight has been all over the place. Like maybe he's just not dialed in, but I think it's time to look at these stones and ask yourself, you know, is one of these stones slower than the other one? Because it's really causing them a lot of confusion.
Yeah. Now the last hit, I think he was made a perfect one with his last shot, but I think his first one was heavy. So if he's thrown in the same order, it would seem a bit odd. But anyway, that one came up pretty short. Didn't help him very much, although Magnus has to make sure he gets this one in play somewhere.
Yep.
Or there is a double to sit two on the other side.
Oh, dearie me.
Just one of those games.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
So Magnus Ramsfjell with his first here in the
Still trying to get
sixth end.
Make one more here.
He does have hammer. Currently sitting
He lets me hit and roll. That'd be
couple.
awesome.
Martin till 8.
Just looking to go basically open with this.
Make this nice too.
Yeah.
I would say not ideal. That's a pretty juicy angle to come and get rid of some yellows. Or if anything, double and stick behind a guard.
I mean, even if we don't like
Bit of a
just make sure we get the
an
shooter
odd spot. I kind of get what he's doing. He doesn't want to be too far out so that Jayden could just freeze to the one on the left and be shot. But I would have thought maybe he'd go just out turn to the edge of the 4 foot, something like that. But anyway.
No way. He just let him do it.
So he does have a bit of an out. Not an easy one, but he has an out.
Whatever turn you choose, I think the key was to be T-line or deeper.
Yeah.
Like, that's just given this angle, that couldn't have been the plan.
I think so.
Yeah.
Stay above.
Yeah.
Okay, 12.
12.
Well, it's a shot against the game, Jim. You got to be somewhere difficult to remove at the end of this one. Giving up 3 is going to pretty much end this game.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree.
Right there?
Yeah.
They agree as well. The nice thing in this game with Team King, they do talk a lot, and we do get to hear them a lot, and they're not. They're just a nice level to be able to hear and listen into what they're talking about. And they talk a lot, even when they're not throwing. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good example. That's how you stay on top of the sheet. And hasn't really worked for Jayden's draw weight, unfortunately, but
no,
that's how it's done.
Playing this very gentle.
Girl. Whoa, girl. Girl.
Needs to curl. Still needs to curl. I don't think it's going to get there. And it will not. So an open hit for Magnus Ramsfjell here in this quarterfinal game at the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard. And there's a good chance if he makes it that we'll play no more in this one. So
yeah, potential game winner, and you know what? Well deserved. Team Ramsfjell has controlled this entire game. Their game plan was obvious.
Was I that heavy?
Yeah, and the one end that they decided to get very aggressive and go after it, they ended up getting a 3. So they can certainly play both ways.
No.
This throws a nice stone. Just a clean coming down here, and sweeper's just keeping it nice and clean, and makes the hit for 3. And that's going to end this one. Congratulations, Magnus and team. He ends up with a 7-2 victory. It wasn't quite that dominating, but it was definitely a good performance by Team Ramsfjell, and that'll conclude our action in quarterfinal game here for Rory McCusker and myself, Jim Nix. Thanks for joining us. Reminder, too, that the rest of these games in this spiel and a couple of other spiels are available today on on our YouTube channel and through Curling Zone. So on behalf of myself and everybody involved in Curling Stadium, we thank you for joining us here at High Park, and see you again soon.
Absolutely. Should be a good day of curling.
Well, that was less than
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.